Hi everybody, this is Roxy and I have a quick vid here to share with extremely important information for you. I am preparing my Thanksgiving dinner, as I'm sure some of you are too. I like to make stuff in advance and then just like I do the green bean bake and then put it in the oven tomorrow. I already made my mashed potatoes and then I've got like a 3-thing warmer that I'll put all those in, or some of them. Anywho, today is pie making day, and last minute, get the dishes, plates, and everything out. Not set the table. I'll set the table tomorrow, but at least get everything out. But I wanted to share these 2 recipes. One of them would be perfect for tomorrow if you're having company, or even if you're not, you just eat it all yourself. And then one is a really perfect. It's actually this. So delicious for breakfast, and you can make this ahead. I'll tell you how I make it ahead. All right, so for that one, I forgot to get the page numbers. Where is it? Should be kind of. My niece gave me a bag of books that she got at like Half Price Bookstore, Bargain Books, and whatever. And said, whatever you want, take. So I took this one and a couple others. Okay, I gotta find the recipe. I forgot. I am ill prepared. I'm sorry. What's new, right? Okay, eggs. Baked tomato, spinach, and Parmesan heaven. It is so good. So good. Okay. And extremely easy. Okay, I always put notations on my recipes that I make, and I date it. So this, I have a set of Tracy Porter dishes, and I have an oval baker like that. This is to put in separate personal bakers, but I used my big Tracy Porter one. I cut the recipe in half for Scrubby and I, because this is for 8. How many is this for? What does it say? Serves 4. So I cut it in half, and it's plenty for 2 because you used 4 eggs. So you each get 2 eggs. All right, and it's so simple, and it is delicious. You just want to spray your baker, and then how I make it ahead of time. I've got my glass and I can't see. I get there's a topping you put on, which is the Parmesan cheese, parsley, and thyme. I use dry parsley, dry thyme. And so you put that in a little cup. That's separate. And then you can take your butter and garlic and saute the garlic. I do that ahead of time. And then you can mix all your stuff. Your spinach, that you take these 2 things, the butter and garlic, and mix it with the spinach, cherry tomatoes, and red pepper flakes. Set that, put that in your baker, okay? And then just cover it. And you can leave those wherever, in the, on the counter if you're going to have it in a little while, or in the fridge. And then when you're ready to make it, so you bake the spinach and tomatoes for 10 minutes in 375. And then you pull it out, crack the eggs on top, and just let them be. So you got nice big fat, nice yolks. And then sprinkle the Parmesan and the parsley and thyme mixture on top, and bake it for 12 minutes, I think. Yeah, I did 12. I think I did 14 minutes or 13. My oven runs kind of hot. So that is delicious. Oh, it's so good. And if you, I'm going to take a picture of this and put it up. Hopefully it'll work. So that's that recipe for breakfast. I mean, you can kind of modify it. Where'd it go? You don't even have to have the recipe. It's like some baby spinach, some cherry tomatoes. I do everything by eyeball anyway. If it looks pretty. So, and then you just need 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 2 teaspoons of parsley, half teaspoon of minced thyme. Again, it was dry. And then set that aside. 3 tablespoons of butter melted, and then a clove of garlic minced, and saute that. Then you want 4 cups of baby spinach, a cup of halved cherry tomatoes, and half teaspoon red pepper flakes. I cut that in half. We're not spicy people up here. And then salt and pepper to taste. And then, I told you before how you do that. You bake the vegetables for 10 minutes, bring it back out, crack your eggs on top, dust it with the seasonings, and throw it in for 12 to 15 minutes. 375 oven. Delicious. Serve it with toast. And then this one, oh my gosh. This is like, I bought this at a thrift store. I love the fix it and forget it. But this was a fall recipe. This is so delicious. Well, here's my notation. Wow, tastes like pie and custard mix. Delish. So it's almost like it's not just like a pumpkin pie filling that you throw in a crock pot. It really becomes almost like a souffle or a custard. More like a custard, I guess. Okay. So here's this one. Okay. It's so good. 1 can or 2 cups of mashed pumpkin. Not pumpkin pie mix. Just pumpkin. Aldi sells it for 79 cents. 1 14-ounce can, or the 15-ounce can of pumpkin. 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. 2 eggs beaten. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Half teaspoon of ginger. Half teaspoon of nutmeg. Half teaspoon of salt. And you throw all that together, mix it all up. Then, half cup of brown sugar, half cup of flour, 4 tablespoons of cold butter, 1/4 a cup of nuts. That's the topping. So, grease the inside of a slow cooker, add all pudding ingredients, that's those, and mix well. Cover and cook on low for 2.5 hours. While the pudding is cooking, mix the rest, cut the butter into chunks, and then add it to the dry ingredients. You want it in chunks. Okay, and then you want to use a pastry blender or forks, whatever. You know how to make a streusel. So you do all that, and then you stir in the nuts. So you're just doing the sugar, flour, butter for a streusel, and then stir in the chopped nuts. I used pecans. But you can use walnuts, you can use whatever nut you want. Pecans are the best, I think, for pumpkin. But that's just me. When the pudding finished cooking, crumble the souffle over the top. Turn the cooker on high. Did I say that was on low? Yeah. Do not cover. I covered accidentally, and it didn't matter. And then cook for 30 minutes more. Let it cool before serving, and serve with whipped topping. You can thank me now because everybody is going to love it. It is so delicious. I mean, we ate it. I think we cut that in half too, didn't we? Let me think. That serves 4. No, I thought, 4 servings. That's a couple nights. This went, I bet we had it 6 times because it's more than 4 servings. Like 4 servings would have been a heck of a lot. You would have been eating like a whole pie. So it goes a long way and it is delicious. So happy Thanksgiving, and let me know if you try it. They're phenomenal. Thank you, and see you later. Bye.